Let's try out some new Morphe brushes. We're gonna use the M104 for foundation. I got these brushes from my bestie, Brittany, here on TikTok. She got me them for my birthday. I just haven't used them yet because I've been holding out for a video. I'm very excited to see if I can do a full face with the brushes that she got me, but I am such a stickler with my brushes, so let's see if I can make it work. So far, I'm really loving this brush. The density is perfect. It is so soft, and it is really blending out beautifully. And I'm even like swiping around to see if it'll give me brush strokes, and it's not. Really like this one already. For concealer, we're gonna do the M133. It's a domed brush. It's kind of just like a baby version of the foundation brush. I am used to using bigger brushes for my concealer just because I like that it takes way less time, but this brush will be perfect for like spot concealing. But again, this one is very soft and doing a beautiful job at blending out. And the funny part is that both of these concealers are also by Morphe, and I've been really liking them as well. Now, just because this is a smaller brush than I'm used to, I'm gonna go in with the foundation brush and just go over real quick to blend out like the edges of it. All in all, I think that looks beautiful. Now, this is the only brush we have to do a cream bronzer, contour, and blush, M204. I like the shape of this. It's funny because these are the two brushes that I use. This one I use for my cream bronzer, and this one I use for cream blush. And it's like almost like these two had a baby and made this one. I'm gonna try and keep the bronzer on like one side of the brush so I can use blush on the other. I don't know how well that's gonna work, but we're gonna try it. So far, really liking the way that it picked up all the product and is blending it out so easily. Okay, the skin is skinning hardcore right now. Now we're gonna take the other side of the brush, and this cream lip balm cheek thing that I've been obsessed with from ColourPop. This is their Instant Crush Lip and Cheek Balm. This is in the shade Love Interest. I'm obsessed with this one recently. I did manage to keep the other side kind of clean, so I'm just gonna dig in on here. Now this blush is basically the same to me as this bronzer in the fact that it looks crazy when I first put it on, but it actually shows through after I set my face, and I find that that makes my blush last so much longer throughout the day. And I love this shade. Another absolutely delicious, seamless blend. I love this brush. Now I'm gonna go back in real quick with the foundation brush and just blend out any creases under my eyes and then set it. I use my Velour Puff to do under my eyes, but we're gonna use this brush, even though I hate shapes like this, to set the rest of my face. This is the M161. For powder brushes to set your entire face, I always deeply prefer a brush that has kind of like a flat edge so I can like really make sure I'm pressing it into the skin. So big microphone brushes like this really aren't my jam, but I'm gonna test it. Who knows, maybe I'll fall in love with it. Like this is my favorite powder brush in the world with the flat edge so I can like really press it into my skin. But I will say this brush is doing a good job at setting my face, so I'm not mad at it. And it's very soft and fluffy. Face is set. I don't hate it. Now this is the last face brush that we have, so I'm gonna have to use this for bronzer, blush, and highlight. That is definitely not my favorite thing to do, but we're gonna try it out regardless. This is the M163. I love the shape of this. I did try this already for just like bronzer and contour to use like the tip to contour and the side to bronze, and it was amazing. Oh my God, I just picked up way too much product. Oopsies. But today we're gonna try and use, again, just one side for bronzer and one side for blush. Maybe try and throw some highlight on, I'm not sure. I would say the brush definitely did exactly what we wanted to. It looks beautiful. And while we have the bronzer out, I'm gonna take this brush. This is the M332, and I'm going to take some of that bronzer and run it through my crease, because that's what I do every day. Literally seamless blend that is, again, so freaking soft. And I love the shape of this, how it's like a narrow fluffy brush, so it's like perfect for getting under your lash line while still being fluffy. Yep, I mean, look at that eye compared to that one, and it's literally just bronzer. I really like this brush. Now we're gonna take the side of the brush that we didn't use and use this e.l.f. blush. This is in the shade Always Rosy, and we're gonna put blush on. I usually prefer to use like real hair brushes, the white ones, instead of like the synthetic colors, especially for powder products. But I will say this really is doing a beautiful job distributing the product and making it very seamless and even, and it is so soft. Using the same side we did the blush, we're gonna take my favorite Dior palette, mix them all together, and we're going to apply that basically exactly where we put the blush. This is my favorite step of my makeup routine, I think. It's literally just makes you feel real again. I'm gonna finish the rest of my face with my lips and my eyes that I'm not gonna be using any more brushes for, and I will come back with my final thoughts. I am back with my final thoughts on the Morphe brushes. I just want to point out, these are all the brushes we used to do an entire full face today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 brushes to do an entire full face. Yeah, I'm just as surprised as you. Really, really impressed with the quality. I mean, I'm always a Morphe stan. I've loved Morphe brushes forever. My favorite powder brush is also by Morphe. This one is like 10 years old now. Even though they've always been affordable, they are really, really great quality. I love these brushes. I will always be a Morphe brush purchaser, and these ones you definitely need to get your hands on. Go to an Ulta near you, check out their display. They have so many more, and some of the shapes are really, really cool and innovative, especially ones like this one. So cool. I love them. Really great quality. They are so soft and I'm obsessed. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Love ya.